So if you've clicked on this video, I'm guessing you want to make your game look like this. Pretty nice. And it's pretty easy to install as well. And I got 3 different ways or methods of you obtaining this for absolutely free. Now, there is one method that requires payment. It is RoShade. He has a free and paid version, which I'm going to show both. Just to give you an understanding. Plus, I have another free alternative that is an older version of RoShade. And second, this is the third option, an entirely different preset that anyone can use for free as well. I will be showing you all of these, and essentially it's going to look like this. And you'll just be able to switch presets and make it how you look. This is the RoShade High. Looks pretty cool. Some games might have an interesting effect though. And now on the RoShade, the new version of RoShade, this is what I'm talking about. You won't get the Pro if you don't pay for it. Because he made it paid. I'm not sure why, but it is his preset, so I can't really say anything to that. All right, so right off the back, we have Extravis, completely free. Anyone can use it, and I will leave a link in the description to this one, which is his ReShade preset for his RTX Roblox preset, and it looks pretty alright. And especially since it's going to be free, he doesn't seem to be trying to do any sort of paid what do you call it, payment wall. And you'll be able to get it right now. Nothing too weird about it. He was the first one, I think, to do it. To be honest, I don't know who was actually making the presets first, but I definitely heard of his a long time ago, and I'm gonna give it to him because they're pretty decent. And next in line is ReShade, or sorry, RoShade, and they have a Pro version now to get the 4 extra presets for the Pro version and ray tracing. But I'm gonna tell you the truth now, there really isn't any real ray tracing on Roblox, so he's not actually giving you, at least it's fake ray tracing. I should say it's close enough, but there is no real ray tracing on Roblox yet. Who knows, maybe that'll come in the future. Minecraft has done it. But then he also on this website has a free version without his ray tracing. It's still gonna look pretty darn good. I'm gonna give it to him. His looks amazing though. But in the past, I have noticed that you can just download one of his really old versions that was free, I think. I mean, I'm gonna leave a download. It will be right here on the desktop. As you can see, RoShade 1.4.1. That is the free one I found online from like a year and a half ago, maybe longer. No, just around a year ago, I think. Actually, not even a year and a half. I will leave a download for this as well. It's an old version. It doesn't have everything his new RoShade has, but you could definitely find a lot of features out of this as well for free without worrying about having to sign up to get anything out of this. But if you wish to get his amazing new stuff in RoShade, you can either get the newest version for free, which is still beautiful, or you can pay for the extra stuff. Do I think it's worth it? It's cheap, so sure. If you're really willing to and you get enjoyment out of this that much, go ahead. It's definitely worth it. Not to mention, he has a 7-day free trial that you can cancel before the 7 days is up, and you're good to go to try it out for the Pro version. And I'll be showing this off now, starting with our friend Extravi. So I'll be showing his off. All you have to do is open it up or extract it. But open up the setup and run it, and you're gonna get this installer. No worry, shouldn't be any viruses. I hope not. I'm kidding. All you gotta do is install it. Really, you accept the terms, and okay. So I just installed FPS Unlocker too. He does have an option to, if you get those check boxes, I will show you in a minute how to uninstall it as well. You could just completely uninstall everything and reinstall it if you want, if you accidentally do what I just did. But there's a few check boxes that allows you to download Roblox FPS installer or unlocker installer. And now you have Roblox FPS unlocker if you didn't know how to get it from before. I'll do that in another video if no one knows how to do that yet. But I am not well, you should. Thank you, Extravi. You should subscribe to him. Link to his website down below. But let's give it a look. So we're a game. You're gonna see this at top. It is gonna be ReShade 5.4.0. Okay, it's gonna say Shift Tab to start tutorial. Really there isn't, but as you can see, all of the Extravi's ReShade presets are gonna be here. So let's just say I want ultra glossy. You just double click it, it loads it for you. You ain't gotta do anything, and boom, look at that. You get everything you could possibly need right here for completely free, and there's tons of them. Obviously there's a few different things. There's a showcase button. Not sure how that's gonna make it look. Ooh, adds a little bit of blur in the back. That's nice. That's nice. It is nice. But yeah, a very simple install. Just like that, you have some sort of RTX shaders for Roblox. And if that's good for you, then that's it. But as you can see, also with Extravi F6, I believe, or not, I don't know his buttons. Well, there is normally a way to disable it. I think I can find it in the settings right here for you. Shift F6 to toggle the key effects. So to open this is Shift Tab to open the menu on Extravi. Shift Tab, right? Shift, press Tab, and to leave it, I think do the same thing. Yeah. So then hold Shift and press F6 to disable and turn back on. So that's the difference. If you like it, go ahead, download it, link in the description. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so don't mind the face cam missing, but I am going to be showing you how to uninstall Extravi really fast because the recording messed up, so I'm doing it again for you. So settings, all you gotta do is go to settings, apps, install apps, and search up Extravi. He should pop up. This will uninstall anything that you accidentally installed, and that's simple. Just click on install. So if you didn't like this one, you want to uninstall it, that, and it'll uninstall FPS Unlocker for you that it installed if you accidentally installed that. Just like that. And that's it. Alright, so now that we're back here, I'm going to be, before showing off the pro and free new stuff, I'm going to be showing the one that's also already just online sitting there. I don't know if there's many differences, if at all, but it's sitting online. Might as well use it. I don't see a reason not to. You can check it out. I don't think there's too many differences. It is older, so you might just be better off using the newer one. But I'm going to show this one off first to show you the differences, and you'll be able to install it in the description like Extravi. So to install it, you're going to open up ReShade Setup. It is going to have a setup just like Extravi. Next, and you agree. F7 to open and close ReShade, and F8 to toggle the shaders for him, which is Zeal's ReShade preset. Obviously, you can see here it has mostly everything that's in the free version over here. It just doesn't have the pro. I mean, you do you. If you want to try this one out before you go to his new installer and his newer stuff, who knows, maybe this one will run better for you. But you just click install. That's it. And we're already going to be moving on to the gameplay and checking it out. Alright, so right off the back, I am in the game, and so this is the old, just free version on the internet. It's up to you if you use it or if you just use the new free one. I don't know what the differences are. I guess we'll find out here in a moment, but right off the bat, this is what this looks like. It's really extremely glossy, but of course there are presets. I'm on glossy, So here's the RoShade high. Hey, not too bad. Actually, yeah, not too bad. Looks pretty nice. There's probably some minor differences, so it might look the same, but some parts will be a little bit different. And just taking a look, let's go to Zeal's ReShade preset high. Yep. I mean, essentially, pretty much the same. Not too much of a difference from even Extravi's. They're all pretty close in similarity here. So far, from only testing 2 of the free ones and 1 being old, I'm so far gonna have to tell you it's probably not worth buying the pro one. Now, unless if I'm, of course, here next, I'm gonna be showing you, and if there is something you like about the pro version, then go ahead or try the 7-day free trial. Although you're gonna have to ask for permission if you were young, because you're gonna use a debit card to put the information in, start the trial, and then cancel it. So, and not to mention, with this installer, you have to register. That is why we're moving on to the next one. Obviously, this one's pretty decent for being old and looks just fine. So if you want to use RoShade and you don't want to install the new installer and sign in and whatnot, at least I'm pretty sure they both have to sign in. Not that it matters, but for the pro version, you do, so that you can check. So let's move on to the next one. So before we move on, yet again, same thing I skipped through just before I about moved on. How do you uninstall RoShade, this older version? Well, with this one, same concept as Extravi. All you gotta do is go to settings, search up RoShade, click uninstall. You're all good. Just yes, uninstall everything, finish. Okay, you're gone. Boom, just like that. But let's say you're like, well, those are good, but what's in for this pro version and free version of the newest RoShade? Well, let me show you. You're gonna open it up. Obviously, it's gonna ask you to sign in with your email most likely. So you're gonna have to create an account. But once you do that, sign in, you can install it. It'll install either the free or pro version, I believe. And I have the trial. So I'm gonna show you the pro version as well today. So let's click next. Yep, and I get the pro, which looks a little bit different. Not to mention, it's got a green screen, and yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool that it has a green screen for you. And then he has the original ones. I don't know how much different they look, but it also installs, I believe, not just RoShade, but his high presets. So let's go ahead and install. And does a few things. Cool, we're done. Close and follow. It's gonna pop up his Roblox. You can follow him. It's up to you. So now let's see in game what the differences are from the old one to the new one and Extravi. So I don't know what's been going on with Roblox lately, but I don't think this was meant to be a part of the shaders here. This happened to me in other games, but we're just gonna continue on with it because why not? Now, to show it off, obviously this is still RoShade. F7 to turn this on. You can change these, but now if you get the pro version, obviously his original set. So here's his high version now. Oh, sorry, turn it on, and oh, you know what? It does look a little better. So I do recommend the newer free one actually. But yeah, I think it does look slightly better. But yeah. My character is amazing. I don't know what's going on with Roblox. But, and then let's just check RoShade high. Okay. Looks pretty nice. I mean, all right. Then what about the glossy real quick and green screen? It literally just adds a green screen. So you can take some photos if you need to. Maybe for a thumbnail on YouTube. You never know. So, and glossy, of course. you know, glossy as you'd hope. And, well, I say it's time we just move on to the Pro version. They're all pretty much the same, and if you ask me, they all look nice in their own way. But then that brings us to the Pro. Well, here is RoShade Pro. This is, well, I'm not sure. It just looks like the free RoShade. Well, that's interesting. What about medium? And I'm still gonna answer to this. Nothing changed. A little more glossy, maybe a little. I can't tell the difference, to be honest. So, oh, I hope it gets a little better on high here. High. Oh, that is not gonna look too good in every game. Maybe there's some games that looks really good in, but I'm not gonna lie, in this game that doesn't look too great. And his supposed RTX feature. This is the RTX feature he has listed. I'm actually going to turn it off. Go ahead and enable it. So we loaded it. And all right, 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's a lot. That's a. Oh my god. So I'll give him this. You got a lot of lights. Oh, the lighting though. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Is it worth paying? I guess it's up to you. So I'm gonna let that be decided upon you if you want to actually pay for his his Ray Tracing Pro, RTX Pro, and I'm gonna call it that. Besides, one more thing. I'm gonna show you how to uninstall it real quick. So you want to uninstall this. Well, how do you do so? Simple. You just open it back up, and you can actually just click the uninstall button. They make it really easy with that one. And in settings, well, doesn't seem to be there, so you can actually only do it from his new application. You click on install, remove whatever you want here, remove presets, screenshots, and shaders and textures, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to it. But at least he adds it in there now, so you can uninstall it from here just like that. And yeah, all right, so if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the RTX shaders that you could get available for free, please drop a like and subscribe and comment what else you'd like to see, I guess, you know. And I'm going to tell you my final conclusion. I don't think this is worth paying for, but at the end of the day, it is always up for you to decide. So thanks for watching. That's it. Peace out.